Okay, when you build your contact page and you add your contact form that's from Divi, because you'll be using a contact module from Divi. By default, the WordPress uses a built-in mail system, which is unreliable. Emails may not send or it can go to spam. To fix this, you have to install an SMTP plugin like WP Mail SMTP. It's a plugin. And I'm going to show you how to do this because it kind of gets down into the weeds about what you have to do. It's not super complicated, it's just a lot of steps to do this. But you cannot rely on the default WordPress mailer because the emails may fail to send, go to spam folder, or it's even blocked by your hosting or blocked by Google or the email providers. So obviously the solution is to use this plugin, um, the WP Mail SMTP. Now, SMTP sends emails through a real email service like Gmail or Outlook, making them reliable and professional. Well, we'll be using Gmail for this. And if you don't have a Gmail account, which I think that probably most of all of you do, then you need to make one. Or you can make a second one if you don't want to use your personal Gmail. You can just start a second Gmail account and use that. So the bottom line is, if you don't use SMTP, your contact form may not actually, deliver messages. Now, it's important for a business with a website, obviously, to receive their messages from people that may be inquiring about their services. So you don't want to miss out on any potential business. So let's go ahead and go through this process together. So in your Bluehost account, go to your Easy Lawn Care website by clicking WordPress Admin. And see here in your dashboard, we'll go into plugins. We want to add a plugin. We're going to do search plugins. So click into that and go to SMTP. And that's the only thing, that's your keyword. And you'll see the little bird here. That's the one you want. And it says WP Mail SMTP by WP Forms. This is the one that you want. Okay? Make sure you load this one with the little bird. And click install. Then activate. So after it activates, it's going to go into a wizard to set this up, to set the SMTP up. So just click get started. Now we'll choose a SMTP mailer. Go to Google, Gmail. Select it. Scroll down. Save and continue. Click I understand. Continue. Configure mailer settings. Okay. Now, just click this button, read how to set up the Gmail mailer. Click it and it sends you to another web page. Don't worry about this page. All you have to do now is go to the Google Cloud Console here. This is the link that you want, the Google Cloud Console. Okay, the Google Cloud Console. Click it and your Google Cloud will open. Now, it will open in your default personal account. if you have another one made, you need to select it. Um, for my clients, I do not use my personal email or Gmail or Google account for this. So I do have a one made for this purpose. So to change it, just go up to the little icon all the way up to the right, select it, and go to the one that you have that you want to use for the project here. Click off the other one that's still loaded on your personal if you're not using your personal, and you can go ahead and click off the Google Workspace Gmail with the Google Cloud Console. We don't need that page anymore. Okay, so here's your Google Cloud. All you have to do here is click this button here. It should say new project or start a new project. It may say something a little different on yours, but it should say something similar to that. But regardless, it's this button here. So click it. Okay, at the top, once it says new project, click it. Okay, your project name. Well, name it something like Easy Lawn Care. That's probably a good one. And I'm just go ahead and copy that. Don't worry about this no organization parent resource one. Click create. And now we go back to your main Google Cloud dashboard. Now, we need to select the project that you just created. I'm going to turn off these notifications and this blue pop-up. Don't want that up. It's kind of gets in my way. And these little pop-ups I'm going to click off. Okay, to get to the project that you just created, go back to the top button here. That probably says new project or something similar right now. But this is the button next up here next to your Google Cloud. Click into it again, and then you'll see Easy Lawn Care. Well, this is the project that you need. So click it, and it loads. You see up here in the button, it loads this project now. This is the project that we're in. So let's go to the left dashboard here and go to APIs and services. Just click it. Wait for it to load up here. Now we want to go to the search bar up here, click into it, simply type in Gmail, make sure it's Gmail, and you'll see in the top results should come up Gmail API. Click it, let it load. Now you have to enable it, okay? Make sure you enable this. Click it. It'll do its thing here. Okay, now that you enabled it, you need to go here and create credentials. Click it, create credentials. Now, we're into credential type, create type here. Select an API, just keep it on Gmail API, do not change that. Click user data. Then the next button. Now, we'll need to name the app here. Well, I'm just going to name it Easy Lawn Care. Now, we need to have a user support email. By default, the email that's associated to this account will populate here when you do the pull down and just select it. And so that's the one you're wanting to use. So we'll go down, and now it wants the developer contact information. I'm just going to put in the same email here. And I'm going to save and continue. The scopes is optional, so we do not do anything with these scopes. So just go down and click Save and Continue. Now we want the application type, number 4 here. So go to the pull down and make sure you select Web Application. Web Application. Okay, now we need to name this. So I'm going to name it Easy Lawn Care. Now scroll on down. We need the authorized redirect URI here. So click Add URI. Now we need the URL to go in here. So let's go back to the wizard, the WP Mail SMTP wizard. Scroll down. You see the authorized redirect URI here. Copy that. Go back to the Google Cloud. Paste that in. Click Create. Your client ID is ready now. So copy that. Go back to the wizard. Go to Client ID. Paste it in. Go back to the cloud. Scroll down. Click Done. Now, let's go to the OAuth consent screen here. Click it. Let it load up. Go to Audience. Click it. Now you need to publish this app because it's still in testing mode. It will not work in testing mode. So be sure not to skip this step and click Publish App. Then you have to confirm it. So now it's in production. Go to Clients. Now you see, here's your app, Easy Lawn Care, that you just created in your Google Cloud. It's a web application. So go over to the little pin here in Actions and click it. Find Client Secrets. Go to the client secret here. Copy it. You can download it into a text file if you wanted to, but I'm just going to copy it here. Go back to your wizard. Go to Client Secret and paste. Now we need to connect to Google. So click Connect to Google. Select the email that you're going to be using for this. You'll get this warning, but you need to get by this warning by clicking Advance and clicking Go to WP-Mail-SMTP.com. Don't worry about the warnings. This is completely safe. Click into it. Now you have to give permissions for this to work. Do not worry about this. App's not verified by Google. You can trust yourself. You just made this, so it is verified in your head, really, that you did it. So you know this is safe. So you can trust this. So click Continue. Now you have authorized your successful authorization. Good job. Click OK. And then go down. You see that your authorization is working. You see the email that you'll be using for this. There's no need to do anything here except for save and continue. Just see, keep these clicked on. The rest of these are pros. We're using the free version, so we don't need those. Save and continue. Now, you can either use your school email here or whatever, or you don't have to do this. You can actually skip the step and not be involved with that. But I'm going to save continue. And this is talking about entering the license key for the pro version, which we're not using. We're using the free version. So we just go to the bottom and select skip this step. Skip this step. Congratulations. You're successfully set up your WP Mail SMTP. Scroll down to the bottom, click Finish Setup. This will take you back to your dashboard. Now, this is important. Scroll down, and you'll see that here's your authorizations and everything. Well, this is where I want a screenshot of for this assignment. So you want to make a screenshot here of this area. Really, I want this right here for sure. It's very important. You will not get credit for this little assignment if you don't give me the screenshot with this. Okay? Simply just save it and load it up in your Google Drives in a screenshot for me. Okay, you're basically finished now, though. So, with this little task, but we do need to go back into the plugins and go into install plugins. Now, when you loaded WP Mail SMTP, it also loaded WP Forms Lite. Well, we're not going to be using WP Forms Lite, which is a great form builder plugin, but we're using the Divi plugin. So this is unnecessary software or plugin or app for your website. So when you do not use a plugin, you need to get rid of the plugin because it just adds extra load to your website. And it gives another vector for hackers to use to try to attack it. So just deactivate and delete it. And okay. Now, in the WP Mail SMTP, you want to make sure that you have your auto updates enabled. Well, it is. So, but if it's not, go ahead and enable it. Go to your dashboard. And I don't see anything in the screen options that need to be turned off. Make sure you check any updates that it might be occurring. Looks like my Divi 5 needs to be updated. It is auto updated, so it will do it automatically in just 1 hour. But I'm going to go ahead and click, select it, and update the theme. It'll update it for me. So if you got any questions about this, just email me.